Another thoughts on the bike before kind of setting up my big week. A lot of it is around the strength and conditioning, but just doing a change up as I kind of more approach these comps. Starting to feel a little bit more fatigued, I know, so I have to keep the quality within certain parts, my main event stuff, my lift stuff. Also just make sure I calculate the energy that I need to maintain and the intent I need to maintain. I'm going to kind of swap out the metric of my conditioning, meaning I was doing a lot more stuff with a little bit more intensity, monitoring that in terms of reps, sets, type of load, and intensity. So now I'll have to swap it out in terms of a little more aerobic stuff, maintain the quality for my event training. Also just to make sure I make weight. Maintaining or just doing at least 20 minutes of cardio to get into that fat burning stage. To make sure that I'm pushing metabolic demands, meeting in terms of minute and duration, but as well as meeting a kind of a little bit of an RPE intensity. Of course, it's going to be a little bit lower because zone 2 is always a little bit lower, but even trying to peak it up at certain times. So I make it a little bit harder, make the body work a little bit harder, but at a recoverable state. I'll be playing it by ear, daily and kind of weekly, just so I can kind of keep it entertaining, keep it fun during training, so I don't kind of get bored and get demotivated. Testing certain parts of the event of what I need, what I feel like is a weakness, what I need to prime. Just laying the foundations and blocks of, hey, like where does my body need to be at? Of course, I'm training events, of course, I'm training competition, but I also want to make sure that I'm the best that I could be. What movements I'm doing, what will I be more sensitive to after? Setting up those progressions within this cycle. In terms of training, that's where I'm at. A lot of strength and conditioning is going to be a fun next few weeks here, but it's all going to be worth it.